and I'm very happy to introduce you Thomas Shields. Our next speaker is Director of Product Marketing at Superside. Thomas, welcome. There you go. And share the slide and leave the stage to you.
Fantastic. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I would like to invite everyone who's here today to take 10 minutes to be honest. I'll start. My name is Thomas Shields, and to be honest, have been guilty of treating creative teams like a short order chef. If anyone else here is feeling moved to open up and face some of the sins of how we've worked with creative teams as marketers, please do so. The chat is open and everyone is here for you. This is a safe space. Today, we'll be talking about this topic. To introduce myself, my name is Thomas Shields. I'm the Director of Product Marketing at a company called Superside. Superside helps brands like Amazon, Meta, Salesforce, Webflow, Strava get creative done in a new way. I'm not going to go into my interesting fact. You'll have to follow up with me on social media if you want to hear about the time I went on a date with the daughter of our current U.S. sitting president. Fun story, but you'll have to find me on LinkedIn or Twitter for that one. My background is I've spent 10 years in B2B SaaS marketing, mostly doing product marketing. I've had designers report to me. I've worked with large creative teams, internal creative teams, sometimes dysfunctionally, if we're being honest. And I've worked with many agencies and freelancers. So I've got a lot of experience in this. And this is, what I think about all day at Superside, working on this issue of the creative challenge. So in today's world, creative is more important than ever to deliver marketing performance. It is the tool, in my opinion. And in fact, at VaynerMedia this year, they started calling creative the only variable, meaning that the algorithms and all the other things you could tweak in digital marketing have become so smart. The thing that you as a marketer or creative team have the most control over is the quality and style and message you're sending through the creative. That's the variable that you have to deliver performance. So in today's world, it's not just enough, though, to deliver really high quality creative work, right? The Mad Men days, they've been doing great, high quality work. That's great. Creative's been around. What has changed in today's world is not just the need for quality, it's the need for speed and timeliness. And third, the scale has radically increased with the explosion of digital channels, in-housing teams, creative teams, an explosion of tools to give people more control. The demand is bigger than ever, and the need to refresh creative has increased in today's noisy digital world where things are much more temporal. The data backs up the importance of creative, and you can see the impact of strong creative really at every kind of level of marketing performance there is. You can see it at the revenue level. More creative companies or companies with stronger creative have better revenue growth. Marketing teams that deliver highly creative campaigns outperform less creative campaigns. I think a lot of these are somewhat intuitive. The last one that was really interesting to me, and there are two studies that back this data point up about digital advertising, that 70, and those come from Ipsos and Google, so great sources. Their studies have shown that 70 to 75% of digital ad performance comes from creative. And I think this is most interesting because the digital advertising world is the one that is so quantitative, right? And creative feels very qualitative. But even in this world where things are much more quantitative and clear, creative is just incredibly important for driving marketing performance. So knowing this, it sort of boggles the mind that I've done this, maybe you've done this, is treat creatives like short order chefs And when we do that, we always, you can say otherwise, but we all do this. We all expect these Michelin star results. We expect to be blown away by what we get back. The reality is that so much volume is coming down the pipe. Most creatives can't keep up with the demand, and they can't keep up with the speed at which it's required. I'm guilty, again, in being honest here, I'm guilty of not always giving them the lead time that they need to do the best work. Maybe you have too. And as a result, folks end up like Lucy here. Just things are coming down the pipeline. Tickets are coming down as fast as ever. And they're doing whatever they can to manage those tickets, maybe eating a few pieces of candy along the way, like Lucy, throwing a few, down your shirt, etc., doing whatever you can to do to get by. And what happens is that creatives become less strategic. They become more order takers. The quality of creative goes down in this situation. And it's something that we've kind of accepted a lot of times as the status quo, is like, this is just how it is. And I think to change this, I want to introduce this 2x2 to help us think through, how do we solve this problem?